Good morning, YouTube. Welcome into. We've got a beautiful build for you. Today we're building in the Fractal Designs North. We've built it in white recently here on the channel, but today we're building a blackout version. Well, pretty much blackout. We've got a little bit of RGB coming in today as we're cooling the 13600K in this system with the LT520 coming in from Deepcool. It's got that really nice prism design there on the cooler. We got G.Skill Ripjaws RAM going in this beautiful system as well. We've got the new S5, which looks super sleek. I think you guys have seen it here on the channel. We love this RAM kit. We're putting on the Z790 Pro board from MSI. We've got an MSI 850 power supply, and then an MSI 4070 Ti. Absolutely killer system. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. Make sure to hit that like button so people can check out this beautiful build here on YouTube and help the algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button as well. Want to catch us live, unedited, unfiltered, raw like it is right now as I'm speaking on this channel? Come over to our Twitch channel any Monday, Wednesday, or Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/stints. And we hope to see you soon.
Well, let's get started on today's beautiful build. All right, we're gonna go top down and get started on this beautiful motherboard of the Z790 Pro, coming in from MSI. Fantastic board. This is like really there's other boards below this board, like there's a gaming board, there's also the Pro P, which the Pro P is a very good value. This Pro A board is like the starting point, like price, performance, USB, accessories, VRMs. This board can handle pretty much anything you throw out. You can even go up to like a 13900K if you really want to on this board, which is great to see. Obviously today we got the 13.6. And let's get started on our NVMe drive and our CPU. First is gonna be our CPU. Pop the top, take a look at the socket, see how we're looking there. No bent pins, no bent pins, good to see. Down we go with the 13600K down into the socket. In we go, down and latched in. Looking good. Next, we're gonna work on our NVMe drive today. KC3000, 2TB NVMe Gen 4 drive. It's pretty much our #1 drive that we use here at Stintsville. It's a fantastic drive. Shout out to Kingston for providing great quality products, obviously great specs, great customer service as well, not only just for the customer, but also for businesses as well. Kingston's come through and helped us do a lot of our sponsorships that you guys see, guys. Great companies like Deepcool and Kingston go above and beyond, help us put together amazing systems to give away to you guys. So we thank them for that. But we got a 2TB Kingston drive going in today. All latched down, put our drive cover back on here. Like I said before, these pretty much just dissipate heat, so it's not going all over your system. So these NVMe drives do get pretty toasty. Before we get our RAM, we're gonna take out our cooler today, which is gonna be the LT520 coming in from Deepcool. Let's get our standoffs that we need today for the LT. There we go, all opened up for our LGA 1700 socket. Down and in we go. Adapters in place for the standoffs. This is, or I say adapter, it's really just a standoff separating the distance between the CPU, the face of the pump, and the face of the CPU. Today's RAM, S5 from G.Skill. Absolutely beautiful RAM kit. It's gonna accentuate this board very well, as well as the overall aesthetic of this build. It's gonna look absolutely killer. This is a 6400 megahertz DDR5 CL32. It's coming in 32 gigs as well. There it is, beautiful S5 kit, fantastic RAM. One of our favorite kits coming in right now for DDR5, price to performance. It's that in Kingston right now. Really are leading the pack in terms of price to performance. And Team also has some really good kits as well. So this S5 kit is probably, honestly, one of the best kits right now. It looks great with the setup that we're doing today, too. All right, guys, before we get into the case, let's talk about the system one more time. Our motherboard today was the Z790 MSI Pro A. On top of that, we have the 13600K down in the primary socket. Our cooler today, our standoffs for our cooler, are for the LT520 coming in from Deepcool. We have a 2TB NVMe drive here underneath our primary socket, our NVMe socket here. And then on top of that, we have 6400 megahertz of DDR5, 32 gigs at CL32 timings. Beautiful setup right here. We're gonna slide this aside and we're gonna get that beautiful Fractal Designs North case out that you guys are excited to see. Gosh, this case is gorgeous. Actually, I'm gonna get this exact case myself here soon, Chad. I'm in a Fractal Designs case, so I'm actually gonna transition to this for my home office. I kind of go for that dark and moody, bespoke kind of, what do they call it, like speakeasy type of vibe in my home office. So I want to go for it. So this is going to accentuate everything right. So let's show you the front of that. And I say bespoke, it's got this bespoke look, chat. I mean, this is one of the most beautiful cases, in my opinion, on the market right now. Would you look at the beautiful wood, the gold accents on the bottom of the feet, and the top up here. You can see it. And on top of that, on the back of this, the top panel, you've got leather accented pull piece. I mean, come on now. All right. Beautiful case, guys. We're gonna get started. We're gonna go top down. We're gonna get the motherboard in. It's beautiful Fractal Designs North. Down and in we go with this Z790 Pro board. There we go. Down and in we are. All in there. Next, we're gonna flip this up, give you a front close-up of this beautiful motherboard in this case. As we started to get working on the front panel connections, I'm gonna grab my light back here for this case. All right, before we move on to the power supply chat, there's our cable management so far. Looking solid on the back, like we wanna see. We got power supply. Let's actually throw our rear fan in real quick before we do the power supply. All right. Today we're going to need for power. All right, 24-pin main motherboard. You're not need any SATA today. We'll need a CPU 1, CPU 2, 12-volt high power for the GPU. Everything else can go back in the bag here, along with our power cable into the motherboard box. Put our screws into the rear frame that Fractal puts into their cases. Please slide your power supply right in. Up and in we go with our power cable. There we go, both of those are in. All right, fans are all in. All right, guys, we're gonna do the rear cable management view really quick because we're getting ready to mount this pump. Get ready to mount this pump. Nice and flush on the CPU, looking good. All right. There we go, all our screws. So we're getting these mounted. All right, here we go, guys. We need to first uncover this beautiful cooler. There we go. We have this 4070 Ti out today. We've got a 2-slot 4070 Ti today in the Ventus 3X. Fantastic card. Price performance, one of the better cards in the market right now. Ventus is really well. They actually upticked it really in terms of performance. And they're really good, especially for like a blackout system. Want good performance, don't want to spend a fortune on a GPU. The Ventus has been kicking butt. That much goes with the aesthetic of the board too. Like the Ventus and the Pro A look so good together. You'll see that here in a second, chat. All right, let's get our 2 slots out that we need for today's build. There we go, 2 PCIe slot adapters are out. Here we go, chat, in we go. See if we get a little funk today. Ready for a little funk? Just barely fits. Look at that, look at that clearance, chat. Sheesh. Look at that, chat. Look at it. It's like barely, it's almost rubbing there. You gotta kind of have to put it on an angle. There we go, now we're good. Let's get this in, chat. Here we go for the thunkage. Oh, here we go, ready? 3, 2, 1. There it is. There we go, card looks good. See the silver, the accents on the card match the motherboard? That's what I'm talking about. This card's like perfect for this board. Here you go, chat. There we go, chat, looking good. All in. Let's get all the panels back on. You see the cable management on the back looking super sleek, like usual.
Guys, thanks for coming in and liking another video here on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button, help us with the algorithm. Make sure people find us and see all the beautiful PCs we build. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button as well. Remember, we build these systems live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/stints. Come over, hang out, chat it up with us, watch us build beautiful PCs for everybody in the community. And remember, let's go.